This is a random interview. Come.
Let's work.
He works from home too now.
Spam caller.
Okay, no, I'm gonna interview you about health.
Health,
Yeah.
wealth, and happiness.
What are some of the misconceptions about health that women have about men? Like, what are some of the things men do that women don't think they deal with when it comes to image issues?
Dudes, sometimes we don't put as much emphasis on how we look because we put energy towards other things. So it really bothers us sometimes when people assume that, when a guy is not healthy, that he's lazy. Sometimes his energy is just focused on something else.
Okay.
We deal with insecurities. We deal with the energy factor. We want to, be more energetic. We do want to be attractive to our wives.
What insecurities do men deal with?
Well, I mean, appearance still matters to us. I mean, we're visual people. And when action heroes are Diesel, and when superheroes are super strong, and when, pretty boys are super skinny, and, we feel that too. But we just, honestly, when it comes down to it, like, pretty doesn't always pay the bills. So we don't care as much because we got other responsibilities, and we're going to give ourselves to that. And sometimes it's not until things hit us really hard that we maybe take our health seriously.
Let's just say a guy does want to be healthy. He does want to take care of himself. He realizes that, you know what, I'm overweight, I'm not healthy, my cholesterol might be high. Like, there are different factors, not just appearance. What is something that you can say for men to start their journey?
All right, two things. I can't speak for all men. Please know that that's a given. There's guys out there that have no idea what I'm talking about. They're like, nah, I was born motivated. This is what I do. You guys are just weak. Blah blah blah. Whatever, right? Like I just know this much. I can't speak for every dude. I know change does come in a couple different ways. Number one, tragedy is, even studies show that tragedy is one of those things that'll make you get off your butt and do something different to change your life. When Livy was born, my wife suffered from CHF. For those who don't know, it's congestive heart failure. It was pretty scary. But suddenly they put her on a no salt diet, and something snapped inside of me, and I committed like never before and lost like 47 pounds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
so you're saying fear is a motivator?
Not fear. I mean, only like sometimes just tragedy, like almost like severe tragedy or some form of like trauma.
Would you say that's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a terrible thing. Who wants, fear to happen to bring change? But it is a natural response.
Okay.
It is the way we naturally respond. Like when things, Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face, right? And what is he saying? He's like, when you get punched, it's instinct. You're going to fight, you're going to fly away, or you're just going to be frozen scared. So a lot of people respond to their current state and seek change when tragedy strikes. The second thing is honestly environment. Like, I really do think environment has a lot to do with it. Environment and community. Most guys go to the gym with a gym buddy, right? Or if you were active and physical when you were in high school, you had a team, you had people around you. And when you're pretty much like the only person, sometimes it's harder to self-motivate. So, I mean, those are two things. I mean, don't wait for tragedy to strike. Find a community that can kind of get you excited. A third tip too is don't look to just make goals. Look to become a healthy person. Making goals is great and it's fantastic, but the problem with me and why I tend to or had yo-yoed in the past where I'm going up and down is because I set goals, but I wasn't trying to be a different person. I wasn't trying to be a healthy person. I was trying to finish a program. So I would run 5 miles, I would run 10 miles on the weekend, but I was just trying to run miles. I wasn't trying to become a runner. And when you do that, it doesn't stick to your identity, so it's not going to stick around very much longer. Once you reach your goal, then what? Purpose is gone. And so what you need in those moments is to attach or do something that you enjoy, number one, but that's also part of who you are. Because if it's a part of who you are, you feel good because this is who you are. And it's going to help you stick out with it a lot longer. So don't just pick up the next, program you see on an infomercial because you see a bunch of before and after pics and all those things. And don't get me wrong, that could be inspiring and motivational. I liked how this guy James Clear said, incentive can bring the motivation, but only identity can sustain the habits. So that's really been the thing, and get to work, bro. Just do it. You know you can do it. Get it done.
You heard him say a couple of don'ts, and in those don'ts there was like little sprinkles of what you should be doing. He came home and he wanted lunch, but before he got lunch, I just pulled him aside and I said, sit down, I'm going to start questioning you about health. So I hope you liked our sporadic, in the moment kind of video, but hey, we all need one, right? So get on your health journeys. All right, peace.
All right, lunchtime.
Why not come?
Random.
Have guys, why are you not in? The reason I moved over so they can see your face. Look at this beautiful face. Oh, look at this beautiful face. Okay, seriously speaking, health issues. Get in the camera. Move the chair and get in the camera.
Girl, you are not going to be talking like this.
This is going to be
in front of our
edited. It's going to be cut out. Don't worry. I'm making him sit here because all I see is a floating head. I don't want to see a floating head on my husband. I want to be able to have a conversation.
I'm home for lunch. Let's talk.
What was that supposed to mean? He said, chick, stop doing these videos and go make me a sandwich. That's what he said.
No.